They fined me for unapproved landscaping. 2 months later, that same landscaping saved their lives. My name's Tom Hatcher. I bought a small home at the edge of a hillside community run by one of those power-hungry HOAs, where every mailbox had to match, and even the grass had rules. Mine wasn't fancy, but I kept it solid, especially the retaining wall I built years before. I used to be a civil engineer, so I knew that hill was unstable. The HOA board loved hosting meetings at the shiny clubhouse right below it. They thought my wall ruined their neighborhood uniformity. Me? I thought it kept their fancy clubhouse from sliding down the valley. One afternoon, a letter showed up. Violation notice. Non-conforming structure. Remove wall within 30 days or face fines. I tried explaining it wasn't for decoration. It was for safety. I even brought soil reports from my old job showing the hill's movement over the years. The HOA president, Linda, smiled at me like I was a child making excuses and said, "Tom, we prefer professionals, not DIY experiments." When I refused, they fined me $100 a day until I gave in. Finally, I watched as they sent a crew to tear down the top half of my wall to preserve uniformity. I stood there biting my tongue. A week later, the weather reports predicted record rainfall. I emailed the board again, warning that without that wall, the runoff could flood straight toward the clubhouse. They ignored me. So I went to the county building and quietly filed a notice about potential civil liability in case of slope failure. The document included my original engineering plans, stamped and dated. That meant if things went wrong, the HOA, not me, would bear full legal responsibility. The storm hit hard. Rain came down in sheets. The soil turned to soup. And by midnight, I heard the sound I feared most, a deep groan from the hill. The next morning, the slope behind the clubhouse had collapsed halfway. Mud and debris poured through the back patio where they used to host wine tastings. Luckily, no one was inside. County inspectors arrived within hours, then found my filed notice waiting on record. The insurance company refused to cover the damage, calling it preventable negligence. The HOA's budget tanked overnight. Linda resigned after angry homeowners confronted her. The board quietly replaced my old wall, this time paying licensed contractors almost $80,000 for the exact same design I'd built myself for free. At the next meeting, the new president thanked me for my foresight. They even proposed renaming the slope Hatcher's Ridge in my honor. I just smiled and said, "Let's leave it unnamed. Hills don't like attention." Now I keep to myself, tending my little stone wall. Sometimes I see new board members walk by and glance up at the hill, just to make sure it's still standing. Some lessons just need a little gravity to sink in. Then share your thoughts in the comments.